So in this putting series, we are looking at all the different facets that come together to make you become a great putter. If you apply all the different areas of here, not every single bit of it, but these little bits from each area, these will help transform your putting, and this will help you to lower your scores. So we're out here on the practice putting green at Saadiyat Beach. Now I think this is the first place to come to learn what green reading is about, is on the practice putting green. Don't try and do it on the golf course where it's harder. You've got playing partners. Learn the art of this and see what your feels and green reading starts to look like. Quite a slopey practice putting green here, so it's absolutely perfect. Now, if this was my putt to start with, if I traditionally just look behind it, I think it was uphill because the slope pulling away from me, but I know that it's not. What we're doing is I'm using the feeling of my feet in the floor, because that's where all of most of my proprioceptors in my body are, in my feet, and they're what give me feel. They're what keep you balanced. You get those incremental little bits of feel at home, you know, barefoot on the floor. You know you can feel little things, and that's where all these sensations are going to come from. This is about you learning this little art. So what we're going to do now is, okay, if I just walk here now and just pause at this point now, I can feel that the slope's coming this way because the weight's massively in my heels. So that's telling me that the slope is going in this direction here. What else I'm going to do is I'm just going to stop here, and I can feel that there's a lot more weight in my left leg. So you might need to shut your eyes sometimes like this to really get a feel for what's happening. I've managed to learn it so I can do it with my eyes open, but don't be scared to shut your eyes and do it. Spend time learning this. It's so important. Okay, so we now know that this putt is right to left. Lastly, we're going to have a look at this, and this is, we're going to find the 4 lines. That's the straight putt line, and the straight putt is right in here. So this is straight down the slope. I can feel it going straight through the front of my feet, but I've got no weight distribution, right or left. It's just really equal. So what we're seeing is we know that it's right to left, and I want the ball to enter the hole here. So this is the straight putt, is where my putter head is pointing now. That is going to be a center cup. Okay, now if I get the pacing right, I can pretty much play with half of the hole here. It won't go in from the underside, but it could come in a little bit more top edge. So I'll always play on that way, and it's about learning what your feeling of the stroke's going to be like in terms of the tempo and the pace whilst having a look at the line. So knowing where I want the ball to enter the hole, what I do from here now is I have a look at the ground and I burn a line into the floor to see where I want the ball to go. So for me, I'm trying to run the ball through this area here. So I'm going to run up here, and as the slope takes it, it's going to work round and into the hole. So for me, the line I'm going to burn into the green is a bright red line in my eyes. Okay, Brad Faxon talks about a black line, okay, and so that's why I'm going to be trying to take a bit of Brad on now, but in my own colour. It's not for my brand, by the way, it's because I'm red, black and white, but it's the colour I want to see. So I'm going to run the ball through this area. I mean, it's all about controlling that pace and getting the line absolutely spot on. So the pacing's good there, it's taking the slope. Keep going, keep going. Oh, ran out of steam. That was bang on line for a centre cup. That would have been absolutely brilliant, but the line was good, and it just thought gravity might have been on my side, but unfortunately not. But learned loads from this. Okay, now what I'll do is take that to other areas of the green, learn right to left, various different putts, and see how good I can get with my green reading. Practice it. Don't just think you can go on the course and start copying the guys on the telly, doing 3 fingers, 2 fingers, looking at it, plumb bobbing, all these different ways. Spend some time learning it, and I'm sure it'll help you lower your scores, which is what this has got to be about. Hopefully you've enjoyed this video. Give it a thumbs up if you have. If you haven't subscribed to the channel, make sure you do. There's so much content we're creating that's going to help you lower your scores, and most important of all, get more enjoyment out of this great game.